Good morning and welcome to Real Talk with Tamra. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I always express the importance of hitting the like button. The like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do hit that subscription button because I still see slightly more people is watching that is not subscribed. So do subscribe to the channel and share the video and make sure you comment, okay? Because all of that helps the video to circulate. So comment, share on your social medias, like and subscribe, okay? I want to thank all of my subscribers for being so awesome. As I always say, I have real grown folks over here. My subscribers make me very happy, okay? Um, I want to talk about, I was just going and looking at some stuff. A lot of times I try to stay away from the news around the area that I live in oftentimes, okay? Because it could be very depressing. And when I say area, I'm talking about just the metro area that I live in because I live on the outskirts of Memphis, okay? Um, and it's really sad. It's really sad what's going on in the Memphis area, although it's going on everywhere. The spotlight is just shining on Memphis, right? Memphis has a lot of attention, is in the spotlight. A lot of people, is very I think at this point, I think after this young Dawes case is over, I think all of the attention will probably start to shift somewhere else. But you have a lot of curious people because of the Young Dogs case. So anything that happens after that, it just kind of sparks curiosity and things of that nature. And it's definitely a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Although there are other cities with more going on, I can't take away it's a lot going on in Memphis. And uh, I was looking at the news and a couple days ago where there was a home invasion that went wrong, and the one that didn't get away started singing. Hey, it's a darn shame before God. But I want to play the video right quick of him being in court, um, and then I will commentate on it.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
A home in Let me just say this. They don't say just say no to drugs anymore. They don't even promote that. They want you to get high. I remember they used to say just say no to drugs. They don't say that no more. They just saying don't drive high. Mm.
If I could be you.
Now, hold on, you guys for a second. I had turned that music off. Now he says that he was shot up with fentanyl and he was forced to go with those guys. So y'all know he told on them. The other two got away. He was the one that couldn't get away. And so he said that they shot him up with fentanyl, and that was the second. What did he say? That was the second or third time that had happened, that they had done that to him, and he was made to go in that house and rob those people, right? So now it all goes back to what I was saying yesterday. A lot of times, these people be high on fentanyl and all these drugs, and they try and use that as a crutch when they're in court, especially when they live a life of crime. When they have a criminal history, they become very manipulative. Most criminals are. They try to be anyways. They think they're so smart till they just flat foot dumb. Um my dad used to say his grandmother, I never met her, but he used to say my grandmother used to always say the biggest fool in the world is the fool that think that they making a fool out of you. That's the biggest fool in the world. Okay. And so, you notice the judge didn't look up at him because he hear all kind of stuff. But this is what is happening. And it's a blessing and a curse. Okay, it's a curse because these drugs got these folks acting a fool. They said they got some pills. I'm willing to bet that they was familiar with those people. They wanted them he went up in there to get a fix. They wanted them, what they say, they got some Xanax pills. They ain't gonna shoot the gun up in the air. By the time they pulled off, the folks had already called the police. By the time they pulled off, okay, um, the police was already coming down the street. Hold on, you guys. The police was already coming down the street, okay, and had the opportunity to get him. And I guess he was so high on fentanyl, he couldn't get away. So he done threw the other ones up under the bus, and I'm sure they'll have them really, really soon. But this is sad. This is the type of stuff that is going on, and I don't know what to say. Other than there has to be, they got to do something. And what I was saying yesterday is a lot of people kind of mad at Steve Mulroy, because that's the district attorney, because he's getting ready to start, utilizing the death penalty. Well, hell, it's on the books. Sometimes you got to do something to stop them, because when they think that they smart enough to get up in court and put it on, well, I was high. Yeah, I killed a whole neighborhood, but I was high on fentanyl and somebody made me do it. His brain was still fried. I'm sure he had not had the opportunity to detox, but he was smart enough where he knew he had done wrong and to try to lie. But the thing about it is, I'm happy that he done told on the other ones. You could tell he don't want to have his ass in jail. Okay. And this is what is going on. I guess the only good thing about it is when they get there, they start telling on the others that are involved. If nothing else, that should be a deterrence to these people to stop committing these crimes. But, that ain't going to happen. But I do think that the electric chair will be. Okay. So maybe the parents, and I know I forgot how old that young man was. He's not that old. He's in his 20s. Maybe that electric chair will have the parents to start trying to drill something in their kids' heads. If they don't give a damn about them going to the electric chair, they probably, might care about the funeral. You know what I'm talking about? And when I say they might care about the funeral, I'm saying about paying for a funeral, because some of these folks is off of their rockers. They flat out crazy. They done went up there and sent Junebug to the electric chair. I ain't got no damn money to bury him. The state ought to bury him. Okay? We got to sell fish plates. You see what I'm talking about? Our people need some. Lord, I pray for our people. I do. And folks try to get mad at me and say, well, you talk about black folks. Well, black people need to be talked about. I think that's the problem. People don't want to talk about what is going on in our community. They want a damn pacifier all the time. Well, the white people says, yeah, there was some stuff put in place and I have always said this, to always keep black people in bondage. But hell, we got to think about, there are a lot of black politicians in place that have key positions, that have the majority, and they ain't doing a damn thing. And so instead of us getting out and voting them out and helping to groom somebody and putting them in place, just like the Jews and everybody else do, they'll groom somebody so that they can go put them in office to make sure that they get up there and fight for them and get them what they need. But we won't do that. Okay? We won't do it. We'll complain. The white mains just want to keep me down because he know I likes to rape women, sis. We want to fight for folks that we know doing wrong. Okay, and then get mad at me because I said that nigga need to have his ass at the electric chair if he gonna want to be out there committing sexual assaults. He want to kick in folks' doors and think that he could kill them because he mad. Yeah, he needs to go to the electric chair. You just hate black people, sis. Okay, why you like to talk about our community? Because if I don't bring it up, hell, I ain't the only one. This stuff ain't gonna stop. I can't uphold what's wrong. And I love my community. Hell, it's just something about, even when I ride through South Memphis, and I'm in the hood quite a bit. Okay? Because a lot of things that I have to do as it relates to the work that I do, it takes me to the damn hood. Okay. I grew up in the hood in South Memphis. When I'm riding through the hood, sometimes when I'll just ride through Norris, around Norris, because that's around that's I went to elementary school around that area. It just sometimes tears will start rolling because it brings back, even though we was living in the projects, hell, we had fun as kids. Okay, I go, dog. That's when everything was we were so carefree. Even though we was living in the hood, we were project kids. We didn't know that we were poor. But even though we were bad, we knew there was certain things that you just did not do, and the parents was not going to uphold it. Okay. But now these parents are upholding everything. Like I said, won't go to the school, don't care about no grades, don't even know a damn thing about a report card. Mama, I got my report card. What's that? Don't even know what a damn report card is. Okay. But as soon as the teacher or the principal start kick the child out, start trying to discipline the child, they wouldn't go up that end if truancy didn't get a hold to them. Inconveniencing me, truancy coming to my house. I'm finna cuss the teacher out. Okay. But it's a shame. Like I say, our community needs some uh we just need a renewal of the mind. And I'm serious. And I know there are a lot of things that we don't know, but we need to put leaders in place that's going to make sure that a lot of things are not hidden and hold their feet to the fire. Okay. But I think the thing with our community is we just get so happy when a black person is in place. We don't watch them. You can't put a person, you can't elect a person and just not watch them. Yes, I understand what is happening to our community, but we help it to happen. We don't help the situation. You can't go out there and rob and rape and kill. You just can't do it. And nobody's gonna take us seriously if we're out there picking it. Well, the white people was out there picking it with us. We think everything okay as long as we got the white people said that they was wrong for sending him to the electric chair for killing 100 women. People laugh at us. Nobody takes us seriously when we do stuff like that. We just can't. We cannot uphold what's wrong, y'all. We just do. We got to start. Our community needs to start back instilling. God has to be at the foundation. It's got to be at the core. We got to start back doing that. People ain't teaching that no more. It's so many demonic folks. It is ridiculous. They practicing all kinds of stuff, and it comes from a place of hate and evilness. Anytime you sitting up wishing death on somebody, you a sick individual. Okay. I hear people laughing about, people sit up and laugh about, yeah, that's why such and such dead. Yeah, that's why this. Yeah, that's why that happened to it. Just evil. I've never in my life seen so many demonic people. They're gonna be the ones dead. You see what I'm talking about? When people are soulless, their lives are miserable. See, people don't fool me. I watch people very closely. I've always been very good at sizing folks up. Okay. And I'll sit back and I'll watch them. Even sometimes, you want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm a cool person. I am, because if I don't have a dog in the fight, I'll sit, and I'm not gonna go along with nothing wrong. Okay, that's one of my qualities. I'm gonna speak. No, I can't go along with that. I don't go along to get along because I blaze my own trails. Okay. So I've never wanted to be in a group or organization or follow any type of clique. That's how I've always been. I just blaze my own trails. Okay, I'm cool by myself. I've always been like that. But I sit back and I watch people when they talk about how happy they are, and you'll know if you watch them, because a happy person don't have time to kick up shit. When they start kicking up shit, watch the things they say. That's why this happening to her. You's a miserable bitch. You might be miserable. They don't have time for that because they too busy getting about making money, and they ain't making money off of the backs of hurting other people, like scamming them and things of that nature. Killing them, robbing them, not like that. Because if you bragging about getting money like that, you pathetic. But they real busy getting about making themselves better. I don't care what you say, it's gonna always be positive, and they're not going to take part in any negative gossip. My head and stuff get to hurting when folks start trying to do a whole lot of gossiping. I'm not gonna say it ain't some stuff I don't say about a situation, especially if it involves me. But as far as getting with a lot of people gossiping about other folks, I got things to do and money to make. So that's how you know a lot of these people that claim that they got something going on. That's how you know they don't. Because you don't see millionaires doing shit like that. When they come to a table to gossip, it's gonna be about some damn money and making some business deals. Okay. But yeah, like I said, there has to be a renewal of the mind. This clown got up in court, okay, and I mean, he said they shot him up with fentanyl and made him go rob some people, rob that house. He done got caught, and he get ready to tell on the other one. He done this happened 2 days ago, so he already done. He been told on him. So I'm sure they probably already arrested. They probably already arrested, and he'll lie to them like they forced me to do it. They shot me. He'll say the police shot him up with fentanyl, hell, and made so that he would tell it. These are the lies that people tell. But anyways, you guys, I'm happy that nobody was hurt in that house. I'm definitely glad that none of the babies was hurt, because these folks crazy. They'll pop a baby. Say, I'm a gangster. Yeah, I had killed one of the babies. And then shot the damn gun up in the air and sat out there. I guess after they got the Xanax pills and whatever drugs they got in the house, they set their ass out in the driveway to go ahead and take their Xanax pill and whatever else kind of drug. Because they knew whatever it was, they went up in there looking for it. They knew it was up in there. And then by the time they pulled off, the police was coming down the street and got their ass, okay? But anyways, you guys, child, this stuff is crazy. But just pray for Memphis. Pray for all the cities, because there is some cities I was looking at. I think Memphis is number 5 of the worst cities with crime. So definitely pray for the other 4 that's up ahead of Memphis, okay? But anyways, you guys, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe, okay? If you would like to support the channel, you can definitely support the channel via Cash App, okay? I want you guys to know that I appreciate you so much. I'll talk to you later.